it is death battle time. We have Master Chief versus the Slayer. And it will thank you for the follow. You guys told me about this. We have been eagerly anticipating it. I remember seeing the original Master Chief versus Doomslayer, and I went, fuck that shit. But this looks like it's going to be updated. Realistically, I do not see how Master Chief is going to beat Slayer. The Slayer literally fights demons from hell. So no spoilers of how it ends. I'm kind of curious. I'm going to kind of be curious how they, from Halo Holocron, Master Chief from Halo, I am curious how they're going to justify Doomslayer being an actual contender for Master Chief. So let's take a look.
It's me, Boomstick, and it's time for a death battle! Just kidding, that ain't me. That's the brand new Boomstick U2s. It's a limited time thing, so move your butts and get it while you still can. Just click the link below to go to u2s.com.
Fight!
Master Chief versus Doomslayer.
The super soldier and the demon destroyer of Doom. He's
God.
my Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh boy.
Born in the distant year of 2511, John grew up in a normal space colony many light years from Earth. However, John was anything but normal.
He was different from the other boys. Taller, stronger, meaner.
Which is why the brilliant Dr. Halsey...
Okay, I am not a Halo aficionado. Weren't the Spartans, raised in a very strict and controlled environment? Not in public like we just saw? I always thought, they were genetically engineered. They were raised in a very strict militaristic environment. This doesn't seem right. Let it cook? Okay, I let it cook.
He chose him for her great experiment, the Spartan 2 program.
Well, he wasn't just chosen, he was kidnapped. Replaced by a dying clone so nobody would know.
Newly conscripted into the United Nations Space Command as John 117, he was only 6 years old.
He wasn't the only one. Him and 74 other kids got shoved into the deadliest summer camp ever, going through intense training to be molded into child soldiers. Cause you can't spell infantry without infant.
The training...
Okay, quick question, chat. When did Master Chief's origin story come about? What year? Does anybody remember what year Master Chief's origin story came out? I'm curious because... okay, was the book... Okay, do we know what date? Do we know what date this came out? The reason why I ask this, that bingo unglued, that's where I'm going. That's why I was kind of curious when it came out. Because Soldier came out in 1998. So chat, did Halo steal the concept from Soldier? Because this is almost exactly the concept of the movie Soldier with Kurt Russell. Halo 4 was his origin story, and Halo Combat Evolved 2001. Yeah, and that's what I was wondering. When did they introduce his origin story? So if his origin story in the pantheon of Halo was introduced in 2001, it was 98. It was 98, Keel. I just looked it up. It was 98 that Soldier came out. So, did Halo, who was running Halo at this time? But did Bungie Okay, okay. So Leo, do you know? And if you don't know, cool. Do you know when in the novels, what date was the novels released that they detailed his origin story? Still 2001. So it was still after. So chat, Bungie or the associate authors that wrote the companion novels, well, I won't say stole, used the origin story of Kurt Russell's character from Soldier for Master Chief. Oh my god. I think they did. I think they took the origin story from Soldier, because Soldier is a largely unknown and underappreciated sci-fi movie. But this is I forget what his name is. Todd, I think. I think his name is Todd. This is his fucking origin story. He was raised, I don't think he got kidnapped. I think he was actually genetically engineered and raised in the military from birth. But this is the origin story, starting from a very young age. Him and all the rest of the people, all the rest of the kids that were born in in this group, all like were trained as soldiers from a very, very young age, like 6 years old. Holy shit.
Tore away John's identity. He couldn't remember his family. He couldn't remember his home. He couldn't even remember his full name. All that mattered was the game, the mission.
And boy, was he good at it. Learning all sorts of military history, tactics, leadership, and best of all,
yes, Pink, yes,
weapons.
Exactly.
8 years later, he was finally prepared for the augmentation process that would make...
Okay, Cyberport, I do think Todd 3465 was genetically engineered. The next gen was just was basically the V2 model. So I do think Todd's generation was genetically engineered to a degree to basically be the perfect soldier, to be the pinnacle of the human condition. And then the V2, they took it up a couple notches with their genetic engineering, I believe.
Make him superhuman. Augmentation which almost half of his peers did not survive, and even more were left permanently disfigured.
Hey, he's got this. How bad could it be?
The biochemical and biomechanical process was extraordinary. Hormones and protein complexes boosted his muscle growth to an inhuman scale. His senses were surgically enhanced by rewiring his brain and capillaries. Carbide ceramic was grafted to his skeleton to make his bones nearly unbreakable. His nervous system was literally shocked into reacting 300...
Wait. Chat, they gave him the Wolverine treatment. Halo, oh my god. Chat, did Halo, like, steal a bunch of shit from other properties? They took the origin story from Soldier. They took the manipulation. They bonded metal and ceramic to his skeleton like the adamantium bonding process. I mean... yeah. I'm just saying, the similarities there are a bit uncanny. I'd say they borrowed from more than a couple of franchises. Okay, you say grabbed it, Victor. It literally says bonded right here. The word bonded is literally in the text. Yes, correct, Kyle. Like Wolverine, he always had the claws, although that was an addition after the Fatal Attraction series. That was something that they did up with. They changed the lore with Fatal Attraction. Up to Fatal Attraction, it was always considered that his claws were also implanted. Fatal Attraction then happened, and it was revealed that his claws were actually bone, and they actually changed his backstory. They retconned him to have that with Fatal Attraction. But yes, the adamantium bonding process nearly killed Wolverine. If he did not have his healing factor, the adamantium process would have killed him.
Nearly unbreakable. His nervous system was literally shocked into reacting 300% faster at all times. And with a little luck, John was torn apart and rebuilt as something new.
A Spartan! Ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum. Hey, the process is messed up, but you can't argue with the results. And it wasn't long before he earned the rank of Master Chief Petty Officer. Time to fight some crazy aliens!
And he has the gear to take on a whole army by himself.
Oh yeah, the M85C assault rifle can fire 650 rounds in a minute. The M6R is
Well, golden? But he doesn't. Like, he has normal bones underneath the bonding process, just like Logan has normal bones underneath the adamantium bonding process. But they still bonded Master Chief's bones with metal and whatever the fuck that combo was. It's still a metal bonding process.
The assault rifle can fire 650 rounds in a minute. The M6R is nicknamed the Spartan Laser for a reason and can blow up tanks with a single beam of light. He's got a semi-auto rocket launcher with a lock-on feature, and if you're as lucky as John, a jumping feature. Oh, don't get me started on that beautiful, beautiful pistol.
The Magnum.
Good times.
Plus, he's picked up a number of
The Magnum. Everything I heard. The Magnum was one of the most OP fucking guns in, like, what, Halo 2? I think I heard? Like, you could, like, the Magnum, you could fucking snipe with this thing and one-shot, like, anybody. Oh, it was fucking insane.
Beautiful pistol.
Halo 1? Okay.
Good times.
Plus, he's picked up a number of enemy weapons over the years. The Covenant's charging plasma pistol, homing needler, and sticky plasma grenades add whole new strategies to Master Chief's combat style. And the weapons from the Banished basically shoot big, scary spikes at people. Kind of hardcore.
Unless he finds the energy sword or gravity hammer first, then he's gonna jump in swinging. Come on, you know everyone goes for the sword.
Out of the 135 plus weapons he's carried, the tech of the Forerunners may be his most impressive find. Ionized particle weapons, slip space portal generators, and shields made of extremely durable hard light. In fact, by tapping into a Forerunner ship he was on, a massive amount of that very hard light formed a shield strong enough to save him from a point-blank 30 megaton nuclear warhead.
It annihilated a whole starship, and Chief was just fine, floating around in space like he's chilling at the pool. I guess it helps that he's wearing armor so badass it's named after Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. Well, the Mjolnir armor improves his strength.
No, Boomstick, it's Mew Mew. Okay? Get it right. Mew Mew.
Strength and speed even more, has energy shields to block incoming fire, and fills his wounds with medical biofoam. He's got a grappling hook, cause who doesn't? And thrusters so he can fly. Well, kind of.
Spartans and
Keep this in mind: the Forerunners drain energy from different universes.
Oh. And so by draining that energy from different universes, they use that to power their weapons? Bye. That Keel, where do you think Boomstick got his name from? Eh?
armor have dodged laser fire from the Type 50 beam rifle, and Master Chief has pushed himself to run 66 miles per hour, matching the top speed of a cheetah.
And he's strong enough to flip the 66-ton Scorpion tank, and even an elephant.
What? Why would he throw an elephant?
No, Wiz, not the animal, though he could definitely suplex the hell out of one of those if he wanted to. I'm talking about that behemoth of a mega truck that moves like 2 miles an hour. Even the game wonders how Chief can flip that 200-ton beast.
He can access other equipment with the Mjolnir armor, like invisibility, speed boosts, extra shields, and even 10 seconds of total invincibility. But even without those, the armor is strong enough to survive re-entering the Earth's atmosphere and crashing to the ground.
The moment we all realized just how tough this guy really is. Tough enough to end the war with the Alien Covenant almost single-handedly. He was so scary, the aliens even started calling him the Demon.
You'd think he wouldn't still be a petty officer after that. If anyone deserves a raise, it's him.
Oh, Master Chief Petty Officer is the highest rank for enlisted recruits. A commissioned officer isn't as active in the field. Kinda defeats the whole point of being a super soldier, right?
Makes sense.
Well, you're a dog. I don't think people ever thought that Chief was weak. I don't. Like, people, I think, always believed that Chief was the pinnacle of badass. I just don't think people truly appreciated just how tough he really is. Like, they always knew he was a badass and tough and strong. I just don't think they realized how tough and how strong. Like, it's like going beyond what I think people knew. The cosmic, we may be about to see the contingency plan. We shall see.
And he wasn't totally alone in this. He had the help of an onboard artificial intelligence system based on the mind of Dr. Halsey herself, Cortana.
God, everything comes with AI these days. This one's different, though. Or, wait, maybe not. Is anyone horny for Alexa?
Cortana can hack other AIs, even those designed by far more advanced civilizations. She is constantly tracking enemies, can guide large-scale battles, and even process the entirety of human knowledge in less than 2 hours. ChatGPT could never.
I mean, Chief isn't too far from an emotionless robot himself.
Boy, chat, can you imagine if Microsoft, when they instituted the Cortana AI, if they actually, instead of just having Cortana be a shitty AI, like when you used it, they actually had an avatar of Cortana pop up on your screen and talk to you when you use Cortana? I guarantee you, if they did that, they would never have abandoned it. Because people would be fucking loving using Cortana on Windows if they did that. Oh, hell yes. Like, as it was, like, her voice was fine. It could just get kind of annoying sometimes, depending on how Microsoft utilized it. But if they had actually gone the route of having a Cortana, like, every time you use Cortana, and they would have, like, an AI avatar of Cortana, like, pop up, like a little hologram pop up on the screen when you used her, I bet a lot of people would have used it, and it may not, and the project might have actually thrived.
Halsey made him like that.
Sort of. He's a force to be reckoned with, but John lost a lot of himself along the way. As luck would have it, and John is quite lucky, Cortana proved herself a dear friend. Even when she started her villain arc and exploded, but it's okay, he just had a new one.
Kind of ironic how the artificial chick based on the woman who destroyed his life would bring back his sense of humanity.
But no matter who or what he has on his side, the Master Chief is no mere hero of Earth, but a savior of the galaxy.
Whether or not he starts
Really,
a fight,
Silver,
you can be damned sure he'll finish it.
Today's battle is sponsored by Prize Picks.
Prize Picks is the best way to get into fantasy esports action in more than 30 states, including California, Texas, and Georgia.
Choose from several esports titles like Call of Duty,
not-
Counter-Strike,
wait.
League of Legends, Valorant, and more.
What is this?
Plus, the app is really easy to use.
No kidding, even you can use it.
Hey, I'm smart.
To make a lineup, just pick more or less on a few pro players for your shot to win. Oh, you thought this thing was just for the real sports? Think
The
again.
gamble.
Esports is real, Dad.
Oh, the
This
gamble.
is for me.
The Call of Duty Major season is in high gear right now, and the League of Legends season is just starting up.
Oh, well.
Now's a great time to jump in.
Download the
Yeah,
app today and use
Demonix.
code DEATH to
Yeah.
get $50 instantly
Unfortunately.
after you play your first $5 lineup.
Again, download the app and use code DEATH to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup.
Prize Picks, run your game.
All right, here we fucking
Two
go.
dark moons circle the red planet of Mars. Phobos, named for the Greek god of fear, and Deimos, inspired by the god of dread.
Sounds like the perfect place for portals to the burning abyss.
As demons swarm the Martian moon of Phobos, only one man survived to tell the tale and push the demons back to the pits of hell.
He was a space marine until he refused an order to fire on civilians. He was an engineer until his base was overrun by demons. He owned a cute pet rabbit named Daisy until those demons murdered her, pissing him off so much.
Oh my god, I did not know this. Chat. They John Wicked him. Oh my god. Wait. No. John Wick got slayered. Wait, which came out first? The Doom reboot or John Wick? Which one came out first? Because that was in the Doom reboot. Which came out first? Not the OG Doom. Not the OG Doom. The reboot. 2016. When did John Wick come out? Oh, it is OG Doom? Oh. So we're gonna have to change this. John Wick got Doom Slayer. New lore. We have new lore, chats.
Much even the Hulk would be jealous.
This impossible man was known as, well, nobody really knows. He's a mystery, a symbol of both death and hope. So we just call him
Doom Guy. Oh yeah.
The
There's a
Slayer.
reason why my leg is the same super shotgun he's got. And now you can get your own super shotgun on me, where it belongs.
What is that?
My U2, stupid. It's just like me, except 8.2 times more huggable.
Because the shotgun doesn't randomly go off?
Yeah, right. I hope not. But this is a one-time thing. Once they sell out, they're gone. So hurry up. I said hurry up, Wiz.
Okay, I'll get one. Was going to anyway. The quality is immaculate.
Anyway, Doom Guy. Oh, he's so freaking cool. He scrounged up a slew of weapons from
Yes.
who knows where and got down to some good old-fashioned running and gunning.
Rifles, shotguns, flamethrowers, plasma guns, rocket launchers, chainsaws, and a frankly terrifying-looking grappling hook.
The Unmaker is a celestial super gun, shooting beams of light that take down demons in one shot.
Only rivaled by the incredible feat of technology that is
Yes.
the BFG 9000.
Don't sugarcoat it, Wiz.
Mu-
That's the big fucking gun. A
Yes.
single plasma shot from this
Big fucking gun.
Hell yes. Which they tried to, which unfortunately in the original live action movie they did not do the Bioforce gun. Fuck you, Hollywood. It's the big fucking gun. 9000. Fuck you, Hollywood.
beauty can annihilate everything in front of Doom Guy instantly. It's like a handheld mini atom bomb launcher. It's also the power source for the BFG 10,000, a massive weapons platform that blasted a hole through Mars.
Yes.
And so, Doom Guy discovered his life's mission, to kill every demon. Ever.
Rip and
He is
tear.
absolutely obsessed with slaughtering demons, like an addict.
And look at him go! Oh yeah, that's addictive. He killed demons on Phobos. He killed demons on Deimos. He killed demons on Earth. He even killed demons in hell.
The sheer scale of demonic violence
Yes.
changed him, breaking him down into a living weapon.
Good thing he got some time to himself to grind some rails, chill with Isabel, and visit the faraway world of Argent de Nerve. Well, for all of about 10 seconds before he was thrown into a coliseum. Naturally, he was the best fighter there. He even joined and trained with the Night Sentinels, an elite fighting force.
And then hell
Oh.
showed up on that planet too.
Man,
Because
the guy
of
really
course.
can't catch a break, can he?
While most people would be terrified of demons showing up to murder them, something had shifted. Doom Guy wasn't scared of the demons.
Uh-huh.
The demons were scared of him. Hellwalker, they called him. The Beast, the Unchained Predator. But his time with the Night Sentinels solidified a new moniker, one that would strike terror throughout the Dark Realm.
Yes.
Doom Slayer.
Imagine being those demons, excited to invade a whole new world far away from that helmeted freak who killed you last time, just to stumble onto him all over again. I'd be scared too. The Slayer is like a fusion dance of Jason Voorhees and the goddamn Terminator. He's always coming up with new ways to kill demons, but my fave is the blazing sword called the Crucible.
The Crucible is powered by
Oh,
Argent
yeah.
energy, sort of like a fuel for hell. Completely charged, it can power all of Earth for up to 8 months. Granted, much of Earth had been decimated at that
Jesus.
point, but it's future technology, so it probably evens out. By taking the average annual consumption of Earth and narrowing it down to 2/3, given the 8 months time, thereby multiplying it by 0.666, Outfitting,
course.
we can conclude that the Crucible's full charge outputs over 53 quadrillion joules of energy, giving an output of approximately 157 trillion kilowatt hours.
Yeah,
big
fucking
hell.
Nice, but
I
the
like
Slayer just uses the Crucible
You
to
be
blow
big boy.
shit up. Even without it, he can fight specters, which are totally invisible to most people. He's strong enough to knock around these enormous steel blocks like nothing, and can even take down titans with his bare hands. Titans that can be 1,000 feet tall. Is this guy even human?
Those on Earth might not think so. He's not just a hero of the people. Some believe he's more.
Like a religion, like a god.
Well, hang on. We know he's human because we know his ancestry. Doomguy is the great-grandson of B.J. Blazkowicz from the Wolfenstein games, which means Doomguy's father is the one and only Commander Keen.
I don't know. That just makes him even more mysterious.
Regardless, the Slayer has plenty of upgrades, power-ups, and rune enhancements that make him seem superhuman, like speeding up his perception of time, turning partially invisible,
Well, I
or
think
even
they
becoming
kinda did.
completely invulnerable for 30 seconds. But don't get
Well, and you know what? The whole thing about him being related to the guy from Wolfenstein makes sense because Wolfenstein was the precursor to Doom. It was the exact same, it was the same devs, the same play style, almost exactly. Yeah, it makes perfect sense that the lore would be that he was related to the hero of Wolfenstein, which makes him even more badass, in my opinion.
Get it wrong, the Slayer is not invincible. While his rage makes him an unstoppable force of fury, it consumes him. He's less a precise weapon and more like setting loose a bull in a china shop, if the bull was also strapped to 8 swinging wrecking balls and a rocket-powered steamroller.
The Praetor suit may be an ancient relic, but it's also the most advanced set of armor in the universe and totally indestructible. Oh, and Assassin's Creed guy wishes he had a wrist knife as epic as the Doom Blade.
Back in his Doomguy days, he relied on mega armor that could half all damage. Now, his Praetor suit can withstand Argent Plasma, the same energy that powers the Crucible. He can even tank actual meteors.
Or he'll just dodge the meteors, because he's fast enough to outrun rockets from a rocket launcher.
He also has some help in the form of Vega, an AI he found overseeing mining operations on Mars. While Vega was not originally designed for combat scenarios, it is proficient in hacking and technical know-how. Vega can even create portals to alternate dimensions, including hell itself.
It's like pizza delivery, but for demons. Of course, that just makes it easier for Doomslayer to chainsaw them all in half.
And time works differently in hell. The Slayer may technically be human, but his rage evolved him, turning him into something more.
And then he was literally blessed with immortality. Yeah, he can still technically die, but he no longer ages. So he's been killing demons for dozens, no hundreds, no thousands of years.
However, it turns out the Slayer was all part of a grander story.
Okay, if he's been killing demons for thousands of years, that's a little bit more combat experience than Master Chief, I gotta say. Honestly. Yeah, like, at this point, I do not know how Master Chief would be able to stand up to Doomguy. I really don't. Like, he is a fucking monster. Like, all of Master Chief's gear doesn't feel like it would stand up to Doomguy's. There's just no way this fucking works. Well, I mean, Leo, that can be said about literally any death battle, but I mean, deluxe that, sure.
A whole bunch of hamster in the microwave vibes. The most unpredictable death in the universe.
Brainhouse, did you really just say hamster? Did you really just badger me with hamster? I know that was deliberate. I know that was on purpose. Hamster.
For Vega was actually the remnant of an ancient god.
God is an AI? Okay, the inevitable robot takeover is gonna go way harder than I thought.
And Vega's ultimate enemy was the Dark Lord of Hell. He has many names: Davoth, Satan, the Devil, the true first being who created all of existence.
But he's the master of all demons, the most demon-y demon of demons. And we all know what the Slayer does to demons. Say it with me now. Rip and tear! Oh yeah!
Wait, why does the devil look like the Doomslayer?
Oh, I think he wanted to take a form known for pure destruction. You see, Doom is in many ways a surreal postmodern story that is up to the player's interpretation.
Right.
Also, killing evil wannabe Doom guy in a mech suit from hell is just badass.
The Doomslayer had fulfilled his purpose. He'd slain the Dark Lord, decimated demonkind, and trapped whatever scraps remained behind the closed gates of hell.
And now he needs another
like
target.
An ancient weapon of prophecy, the Slayer was sealed away, ready to awaken at humanity's call when the fires open again.
All hail the Slayer, the Destroyer. He is more than a man. He is Doom.
Oh boy.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh boy.
I'm not detecting enemy forces. Perhaps they left?
You tell me.
You sure demand a lot from a girl. Wait, around the corner. Be ready.
Okay, for chat, people that have played Halo, tell me how good the voice acting is for Chief. I'm gonna play it again. We're only gonna get like one line here, but tell me how it sounds for the voice
Not
acting.
detecting enemy forces. Perhaps they left?
You tell me.
You sure demand a lot from a girl. Wait, around the corner. Be ready.
Enemy located. Combat will likely be necessary.
Well, isn't he astute?
Alert. Portal detected.
The fuck? Fuck, he got the fucking chainsaw, baby!
Who brings a chainsaw to a gunfight?
Doom guy. Jesus! It's hard to keep track here.
Chief, watch your six!
Hold on. Send it back. That needs to be seen again. Chief with the Magnum point blanked him in the face. And Doom Guy literally just went, I don't think so.
Chief, watch your six!
And headbutted him. And now they're in Doom Guy's territory. Oh, fuck.
You are surrounded.
Wait, are they gonna fight the Covenant too?
What the hell just happened?
Shit this!
I'll see what I can do about that annoying AI.
Do it. I'll finish this fight.
I can no longer detect the enemy. Systems complete.
Doomguy doesn't need the AI to rip and tear. The only thing the AI did was, like, open up portal for him. He doesn't need Vega. At all. This is not the nerf that he thinks it is. Okay. So Doomguy fired a rocket launcher, missed, and then ran after the wayward rocket, caught up to it, grabbed it, and fucking football threw it into Master Chief. DFG wins this. DFG should have easily dominated that.
Still with me?
Yes. Oh yeah. This was the expected outcome.
Angel has triumphed, for he is Doom. Amen.
There's a lot going on here, so let's break this down, starting with physical stats. Being
My
a
God.
genetically enhanced super soldier, you'd probably expect the Master Chief to take the edge here.
Wrong! Chief can outrun a cheetah moving 66 miles per hour. The Slayer can outrun a rocket zooming almost 8 times faster.
Master Chief can
No,
flip the
he did not, Kel.
200-ton
He did
elephant
not.
platform. The Slayer can fling around these massive steel cubes, which each measure to over 400 tons.
He can take down titans with his bare hands, so it adds up. If this came down to a fist fight, he'd just punch Chief's head off.
Stats may go to the Doom Slayer, but Master Chief has one trick the Slayer can't beat, his AI.
Yeah, Vega may be
But
God
it didn't
repackaged
matter.
as Siri, but Cortana is clearly the more dangerous computer pal.
Cortana was designed for combat encounters and battle planning. Vega oversaw a mining facility. Granted, Vega's nothing to laugh at, but Cortana's kind of famous for hacking ancient all-knowing technology.
Okay, but again, the AI was not a factor in this fight. There was no battle tactics that Cortana helped with during any portion of this fight. She couldn't guide him. She couldn't, like, strategize with him. Yeah, the AI was literally a non-issue throughout this entire fight. In a knockdown, drag-out brawl, in a CQC, AI don't fucking matter. Flat out, AI does not fucking matter in a rapid-fire CQC.
Multiple occasions. And even if you want to argue Chief should have the weapon instead, she's still a copy of Cortana.
And when it comes to experience, Chief likely has more consistent training. Becoming a super soldier and one-man army is basically all he did since he was a child.
The Slayer may seem like a rampaging bull consumed by rage, and he is, but he was also a Marine and trained with the Night Sentinels.
And since time in hell gets wacky, he fought demons non-stop for thousands of years.
Given the sheer variety of enemies, battles, and wars Master Chief has experienced, it's a tough call, but we think fighting demons for so long tips the scale to the Slayer.
Not that it matters much, because we're on to the last and best category, arsenals. From
Arsenal.
weapons to power-ups, both Chief and the Slayer had a ton of stuff they could bring into the battle.
Both had means to turn invisible or shield themselves from damage. Both had suits that could withstand extreme heat and intense hits. And both had so many weapons.
Technically, Master Chief had a greater variety of weaponry, but when it comes to to sheer destructive power, the Slayer had him
Yep.
beat. The Unmaker can match the Spartan Laser's light speed without having to worry about charging up, and nothing on Chief's belt can match the raw power of the BFG.
Still, Master Chief
Yes.
did use a hardlight shield to survive a point-blank 30 megaton bomb. However, Cortana was siphoning power from the Forerunner ship they were on to make that shield, so it was a very specific circumstance not easily replicated. And it's clear that without the shield, he would have been obliterated.
Even if he could replicate it, Doomguy had the weaponry to break through. Take the Crucible.
Remember, the Crucible holds power equivalent to 157 trillion kilowatt hours, which directly converts to 90 gigatons of TNT. Even if you divided that power between the Crucible's 3 charges, a single swing from that sword is, at minimum, 1,000 times more powerful than that nuke. The Slayer gets the final nail in Arsenal, as he just had the better odds of actually taking the Chief down.
As much as Chief tried to master the situation, he was doomed. Slay, King!
The winner is the Doom Slayer.
Amen.
Hell yes.
Next time on Death Battle.
Green Lantern versus who?
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
White Lantern, huh?
Get my U2s while you still can, and you might score a rare gold variant. It's only available for 2 weeks, so act now.
God damn, that was awesome. Holy shit, that was awesome.